Assalamu alaikum and good day. Engineering is the use of scientific principles to study and build machines, structures, and other items such as bridges, roads, to name a few. The purpose of studying engineering, which relates to the Islamic worldview, is to make us as Muslims to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we are looking this in a bigger picture, we should realize and admit the fact that there are so many knowledge in this world. However, the one that we as a normal human being was able to discover is just very little. While all of us have duty to obtain knowledge, with every strive towards being better comes the blessing of Allah. Therefore, Islamic worldview has several branches that can be discussed in detail.
The power of Allah involves all, including the small increments in life such as the changes of electrons that will contribute to big changes observable by us humans. A small change in the properties of electrons might not be noticeable if at all, but collectively changing its properties can power machineries and devices, or even summon violent thunderstorms with lightnings and thunder. Allah is capable of doing just that, as stated in the Quran, kun fayakun, which means if Allah desires, it will be. We cannot see Allah physically, but we can see the proof and the effect of God's power on the environment and all living things alike. Analogous to electricity, we cannot see the physical manifestation, but we can see the electric arcs when the high voltages meet air, the lights turning on when the switch is turning on, and the charging of the phone when the charger is connected. One cannot simply gain the knowledge of engineering by just doing nothing. A person has to study the properties of electrical charge, know the interactions between the elements in order to understand electrical engineering. The same principle applies when we want to understand the God's power and presence. We have to observe and indulge the beauty of living things, and we have to understand how does the universe function as a whole in order to fully grasp the will and the power of God.
In this modern era, there are many fields of engineering, such as electrical and electronic engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, and others. The presence of this field are not just for giving the people job or occupation, but is to complete each other so that people can have a balanced and convenient life. For instance, without civil engineering, there is no road and building. Without electrical and electronic engineering, there is no electricity nor gadget. Without mechanical engineering, there is no car and transportation. Actually, we can link these fields of engineering with body of human that has been created by God. The neuron system is just like the electrical and electronic engineering, which is function to transmit and receive information. The skeletal and muscular system is just like the civil engineering, which is function to give shape of the body and hold the vital organ. The ligament and tendon is just like the mechanical engineering, while without them, human cannot move with ease and doing other daily life activities such as walking, anything. This proves that the existence of many fields of engineering is to complete each other, just like a human body that has been created by the Almighty Allah. There are many systems in the body so that the human can run in daily life perfectly.
Concept of universe in the Quran is conveyed by the phrase, the heaven and the earth and whatever lies between them, in which Guyub represent all that is beyond human perception, including not only the jinn and angels, but also past historical events, such as Day of Judgment, Heaven and Hell. In the connection with this term, we can say that the evolution of technology is unpredicted across the era, from the past where humans only studying the space from Earth itself until today, where a lot of advanced technology created that sending humans to the space for exploration. Also, we can say that the electricity can't be seen, but we can still feel the effects in our daily life. Finally, universe is created so that it is supporting all galaxies, systems, and planets in it. Similarly, electricity nowadays has become the backbone of all technologies in the world.